Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. In my speaking practice sessions, I'm just trying to explore new topics which comes up during our conversations. We all have conversations with people every single day in our mother tongue as well, right? So what we can do here is we can just try thinking about topics what comes up during our conversations, and those are the same topics which will come up during your conversation in English as well. So if you start taking up those topics, if you start exploring those topics and start speaking in English on those topics, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English, gaining confidence, gaining fluency. Everything will fall in place. Trust me on this. And that is why I'm trying to explore new topics, new things, basic conversational questions which comes up every day in our conversation. So today also I'm going to take up one such topic and I'm going to tell you how to speak about it. What is that you need to put forward? What is the right way to talk about it so that it answers the other person's question and you hit the target, or you talk to the point about it and in an organized way, in a very interesting way, so that people understand you very well. Okay. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. And yes, do not forget to write something in my comment section. I'm telling you every single day, I'm encouraging you to write something in my comment section every single day. And I'll keep on encouraging you. That will be your first step to start interacting in English, and that is why it is important. Now let's get back to the topic. So when we meet a friend or a stranger or anybody else, for example, I'll take yesterday, my daughter went for a summer camp. I went there and there were a lot of parents waiting for their kids also. So I was also waiting. I didn't know any of them. They have also never met me. Okay, so everybody was a stranger to each other. But still we had a common ground. We came there to pick our kids from the summer camp, right? And that is why people started interacting with me, or I also started interacting with people. Okay, now how do we do that? How we start interacting in such situations? The first thing is, when you look at people, you look at them with a smile. Smile at them. It shows that you are welcoming. You are ready to interact, right? Which shows a positive attitude. So whenever you are in such situation, if you want to talk to people, smile. Look at them and smile. And then if they smile back, you can also start talking to them. Well, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever. Hi, hello, whatever greeting you want to use. So where I was standing, there were 3-4 more people standing there in the same area. So I smiled at them, and then we shared greetings, and then the first question which came was, it's getting very hot nowadays, right? So now we started talking on this topic, and we started interacting about a lot many things, about basically the environment completely we started speaking about. So today I'm going to take up this topic, how we can talk about our environment, or the weather condition, or the climate, or what is happening around us. So this is one question which we generally talk about. If there's something which has happened, right, in school also, if there's a management change, or if there's something else going on, like an exam going on, or anything else, we do talk about, right? Or any sports competition going on, we do talk about it. Like, have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? Or do you have any information regarding the same? So this is how we talk about these topics, right? So one topic here I'm going to pick up today is the environment. How do we talk about environment. So environment is something we do talk about, environment or weather or climate, right? Or climate change, whatever we do talk about. So this is the topic which we started discussing yesterday. So I'm going to get back to the topic and I'm going to tell you how we spoke about it. Okay, let's do it. So one of them said, it's getting very hot right now, isn't it? And I started responding to it. I said, yes, it is really getting very hot. It was very unexpected in March. But you know, everything is changing. The weather is changing completely. You never know when it starts raining, when it starts getting cold, and when it starts getting hot as well. So the climate is just getting messed up, I guess. So this is what I said. So basically how you can start, you can just respond to that question. Like she asked me, isn't it? I said, yes, it is getting hot. But it was very unexpected because this is not the season where, you know, it gets so hot. So I spoke about it. So, and then I spoke about, like, you know, you never know when it starts raining, when it starts getting cold, hot, etc. So it's all messed up now. I said this. Another person was standing there. He contributed another aspect of the environment. He started saying, yes, absolutely. You know, just because of the pollution, there's lots of things which is happening with the weather also. Due to rise in pollution, there are lots of weather changes we are experiencing. The air is polluted, the rivers are polluted, the weather is changing drastically. So lots of things which is happening in our environment which we are not able to control, which indirectly we are supposed to control, but we are not able to. If you look at the rivers, they are also so much polluted. There are lots of sewage and garbage in the river. And air pollution is at its peak. Everywhere the air we breathe is so much polluted just because of lots of construction which is going on in the city. So this is how he added his perspective to the discussion. Now you're understanding how much variations we can bring to one discussion. It was just that, you know, one person asked this question that it's getting very hot, isn't it? I replied by saying talking about the weather change, right? And then the other person started talking about the pollution thing. Okay, so this is how we start adding to, or we start contributing to the topic. Then you can also start thinking about other things as well. So another person which is standing there, she also responded saying, do you know the skin allergies are also on rise due to hot summers? People are facing rashes and eye infections and a lot of other skin diseases just because the sun is so hot that if you get exposed for a longer duration of time, either you get sick or you get allergy. So this is also something she added. She added a new dimension to the whole story or the whole conversation. This is the beauty of having a conversation, guys. Conversation is not just you start the conversation and just you try to end the conversation. No, it should go on and on. Everybody who is standing there should have something or the other to contribute. See, we have seen so many variations, right? We have spoken about the weather, how it is changing, pollution, diseases related to the season, etc. Right? We started discussing things in a lot more detail. We didn't had much time there, guys. We just stood there for 15 or 20 minutes. That's it. And in that duration, we all spoke about multiple things. So this is how conversation starts and it grows. You have to add dimension, you have to add details, you have to add different perspectives to your conversation or to that topic. So that is why you have to think, right? Listen to people carefully. Listen and understand what the topic is, what the person is trying to talk about, what everybody else is speaking about. You will definitely get some idea there. And once you get that idea, hold on to that idea. Think about what you can say about it. right? Like my idea was the weather is changing. Like you never know when it is going to rain. Suddenly it starts getting hot, cold, starts raining. So I added this perspective. The other person started thinking about what causes pollution, what is causing climate change. And he spoke about pollution, air pollution and water pollution. The third person standing next to us started thinking about what else she can talk about. And she immediately remembered about heat stroke and allergies, which people are getting due to heat. Right? And she spoke about. So how cleverly everybody, portrayed or presented their ideas. This is the art of having a good communication, guys. You have to prepare. You have to think about on that topic. You have to get ideas immediately and you should know how to talk about it. 3-4 sentences is more than enough. I also didn't speak much about it. I didn't give a speech on climate change, or the other person didn't give a speech on pollution, right? But we just presented our ideas in 3-4 sentences to make it very clear for the other person to understand it. So this is how you have to think while having a conversation with people. Don't get in a hurry to end the conversation. If you have some ideas, think about it, present it in the best possible way. Okay, so this is also a very common topic which we all speak about. So start thinking that lots more you can add to it. Okay, we can also add to it how we can protect our environment, how we can contribute to the environment to avoid the effects of climate change. There are lots of things we can talk about, but as I said, there was limited time. We just spoke about on these topics, and then the kids came and we all dispersed, said bye and came back. Okay, so you can also start thinking about what else you can add on this topic, and you can take up this topic and you can start speaking about it, right? As if somebody has asked you a question about the environment or the pollution or the weather, getting hotter, getting colder, whatever you want to take up. Okay, start thinking about different dimensions, start taking up ideas what you can speak on this topic, right? I gave you 3 different ideas. You can add more. 4th idea I gave you about, you can talk about how to control this, right? What we can contribute. So start thinking about it, start talking about it, and if you get chance, start having a conversation with people on these topics. If you start practicing it in this way, if you start thinking in this way, if you start generating ideas and expressing your ideas in this way, you will definitely be able to speak English fluently and confidently. Okay, but do give it a try. Start speaking, guys. That is going to help you. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.